So this next episode, all right, we're gonna do it a little differently. We're not a team.
No.
I'm gonna be me, and you two, and you two in the back as well. You guys are gonna be the the judge.
I'll be the
of
panel. We'll be
this
the
idea.
panel, and I'll be like.
Yeah, you'll be the panel,
Mm.
okay? Because this is like, I was saying we should just do a show that's like it's called The Pitch.
I'll just be like, need some more Jar Jar.
I
Binks in
could
there."
pitch. Yeah. And so what it is it's specifically like fandom, like franchises that already exist, and then I'm gonna like throw something into the water here, and you guys like pick it up.
Decide if we want to.
Yeah. Alright.
The fuck out right now.
So my idea is Star Wars, right?
Do you want to start it? Or
Yeah, we have started.
we have started?
No, you don't need to clap.
And then,
Yeah, it started. I already started.
Retake.
That introduction was to you, and
Oh, okay.
so TV show based.
So we're
Set-
doing the Shark Tank right now.
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
Based in the Star Wars universe, right? And it actually this show reveals that in episode 3, okay, between like Execute Order 66 and the fight between Obi-Wan and Anakin is actually over the span of a few months, right? And the show is Hayden Christensen, or if he still can't act,
a plank of wood.
yeah, get someone else. But basically, Anakin, right, is actually cool and like kicks some Jedi butt over the course of like a month or two. Like not younglings, more than just younglings. Like he kills actual Jedi that can actually do things.
So
That'd be cool.
we're talking before Anakin gets burned to shit and turned into Vader.
Yep. Before he
But
turns to Vader.
After Order 66 has been
Yeah.
carried out and they're currently hunting down Jedi.
Yes.
And there's
Yeah.
those few months between the fight on the
Yeah.
Foundry planet.
I was gonna say a few years, but then I realized it can only be a few months
Yeah.
because Padme.
Yeah,
How many
like
babes?
you can talk maybe 2-3 months tops
Yeah.
in that one.
And so, like, but a lot can happen in that time.
Yeah.
And it could just be, like, I reckon, just Vader kicking butt.
Yeah.
Like, he's technically Vader. He's not got the
He's
suit.
been named Vader, but
He's been named
the
Vader.
Vader that we've all
And
seen.
I think this is even before Obi-Wan even knows. So you could even have him like go to
Yeah.
Obi-Wan like, hey, how you going? Oh yeah, good. I'm just doing this. Oh, sweet.
But when,
Actually, evil.
It
Yeah,
cuts
like,
away, he's got
Obi-Wan's
like 5
sort of
Jedi
like-
chained up.
Yeah.
Like, Obi-Wan's just like selling off bits of Grievous after like the fight.
Yeah.
Like scrap metal money. Yeah.
but wouldn't Obi-Wan be...
Something was up with him. Like, it wasn't just like a sudden realization that he is Darth Vader. It was like, you've changed. Because he can feel this force.
But not only that, wouldn't Obi-Wan be being hunted?
Well, because don't the clone troopers declare he's dead?
That's true, because after he fights Grievous, he
Yeah.
does the big fucking fall.
Yeah, and
thing.
they say-
they don't do what any competent military would do and retrieve the body.
Yeah, well, they say no one could have survived that fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Guy's a fucking Jedi. He literally just killed a 4-armed robot that is famed for killing Jedi.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean,
they
But
split
so
one of
basically-
I'm just saying, if
They-
I was a squad commander, I'd be like, show me the body.
I mean, he
Yeah.
split
Show
one of
me the
their.
body.
split
and
one
we're
of
cool.
their-
We can go
If
home.
it was Sidious would be like, no. You show me the book.
It's
But
off
don't-
the
don't-
head,
Hand me
off
the
the
body
shoulders,
of-
you bring the head, and we're cool.
But don't forget that if he had have died, he would have ascended. So there would be no
Yeah.
body anyway.
Okay, but
Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's why Sidious was just like, no, there's not actually going to be a body there. So like, stop looking, because you're not going to find it.
Like he just fell into like a force ghost.
Oh yeah, well, that's what he's.
just, yeah, he hits the water and his body.
I reckon that's. I actually believe that's what he does with Yoda. I believe he because Yoda's coat falls onto the thing. I reckon they just go like, yeah, he's dead. Like he's turned into a ghost at this point.
Yeah, maybe.
But you know
Alright,
what?
we
You
have
don't even need Obi-Wan.
Do it.
It's just 100%
You missed.
Anakin or Vader. Like he shouldn't. I don't even want
So-
him to have
so-
lines. He doesn't need lines.
so
he
Anakin
just
should-
kills people.
Should think Obi-Wan's dead anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get down to the brass tacks on this one then.
Brass
Are you
tacks.
talking like one Jedi dead per episode, or are we actually going to get into the character of Vader, get inside his head a little bit, and see how he operates?
How many?
Are
Yeah,
we gonna
we're
see
gonna
him
see how he
tracking?
operates. We're gonna see him like.
This is gonna be like-
you think you see how he's thinking, and there's just like times where it's like, sunshine lollipops, and then
Oh.
and then other times it's just like Tusken Raiders being.
What if it was
right?
like, Breaking Bad, like
Yeah.
Order 66, where he's like, he starts out, he's Dad of the Year, Anakin Skywalker, and
Well,
then he
You,
slowly
This is a guy who
divulges.
yeah,
Just
he
decapitated
slowly
classroom
slowly
full of
turns.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Because
Right,
the
show
thing-
Dad his wife.
The big thing with that's my main thing is Anakin choking Padme is like, well, that's really kind of the opposite of what you've been trying to do this whole time.
As a health professional, that's
Like-
counterproductive towards pregnancy.
Like, I
Or any
mean,
healthy
domestic
relationship.
abuse aside, I feel like that there's more like going on. And also with death count, I think really for this show, it should be 3 Jedi per episode.
So how many
Really?
episodes?
Well,
Are you going to
Depends.
do 7 episodes and do 1 week, as you just before? Like how?
What would you do this?
Couple
as a, like-
months.
so it's
Would you have this as a mini series?
yeah,
or
it's
like
so it's a mini series. I reckon you could have like 4 1-hour episodes first season, right? And so each episode is like a week apart, right?
Mhm.
And so if the season doesn't go that well, you can see, oh, okay. But then if it doesn't go well, you get 2 more seasons because that's 2 more months.
So you're planning for.
I'm starting to come around to it, but I want to know a little bit more about characterization.
Otherwise,
So there's no Jar Jar Binks, just straight up.
Okay.
well, otherwise,
Or-
Or
automatically on
actually no,
points.
okay,
Pushes
hang
him over
on.
the edge.
Actually, Jar Jar Binks, Anakin kills him. You get to
Burns him
watch.
alive.
You get to
Yeah.
watch Anakin die. Not Anakin. Well, you do get to watch
He,
Anakin
like,
die.
shoved Jar
You get to
Jar
watch
into
Jar
the
Jar
lava.
die.
that'd be cool.
Would
That would
I
be
think a
cool.
lot of people would pay for that.
Yeah.
Getting to watch Jar Jar
Yeah,
die.
you'd have a lot of very bitter fans from like the prequel trilogy who would they would come back specifically to watch Jar Jar get burned.
Yeah.
That's your mom.
But what if, like, if you-
him, like, holding
Jar
the
Jar
dragon
just
lava.
screaming.
I mean, if you wanted to make it a longer show, I mean, what if you made it like after episode 3, and it's like
Well, yeah, that's-
Vader hunting everyone down?
Well,
there.
that's the sequel series. Like,
Ah.
if the show is so good that people like want it after,
like more Jar
that.
Jar Binks on,
then yeah,
stakes.
it's the same, but just he's wearing the suit now.
More Jar Jar Binks on Crucifixion.
Yeah.
So just the credits are just different ways that he, like, tortures Jar.
Yeah.
It's just like there's just like an entire month worth of episodes. It's just Passion of the Jar Jar.
Oh.
It just like hunts down all the Gungans and
Bad
like,
cat.
exterminate the Gungan race.
It's good.
And then
And
it just wraps with him like pulling up a blanket made out of Gungan ears.
oh,
It's
that
just like stitched through the
I don't.
No,
but
no,
because
he makes his Darth Vader cape out of that.
Yeah, it's literally just all of them just stitched together and painted black.
Oh
Just the
wow.
blood has dried.
Yeah. And you can like hear the
Oh.
voices of just like Mr. Dead Honey.
Just in his most-
That's what you hear. That's like what you hear as you're watching the show. Like you know how in Daredevil season 2, the Punisher says like 1 batch, 2 batch, penny and dime.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you just kind of it zooms up on Anakin's face and he's like trembling with anger and you just hear like, "Me son named Jar Jar Binks," and then he just ignites the saber.
Yeah,
and
it
just
explodes.
whacks
There's
into it.
just lightning shooting out of
Yeah.
him. Fucking the whole room just
But, like,
melts.
what I mean-
Lightsaber gets chucked through some dude's head.
So like season 3 of this, if we were to get there, it would be basically you're watching The Force Unleashed.
Okay.
Like that's you get to, because I feel like a lot of people are like, well, Anakin's like he's not. The whole arc of the prequels was supposed to be seeing this hero, seeing what an amazing Jedi was, and then the fall was supposed to be all the like worse because he was such a like pure like
So
he was
incredible.
like Superman, you know, he was untouchable
Yeah.
in battle,
Incorruptible.
and he was like his personality was like, hey, but then they made him like a whingy piece of shit
Yeah.
the whole time, and so the whole time you're like, oh well, he's gonna turn to Vader.
Don't even get me started. I've recently rewatched the prequel trilogy
Oh,
because I
God.
hate myself and wanted to hurt myself
Yep.
a little bit. And I was thinking if I had the option to redo this, I've got just this whole rollout plan for how I redo the whole thing.
Like,
Everyone could.
But
if-
yeah, no, I
it
see what
it
you're
needs to
coming
be, yeah, Anakin should have been this fantastic like platinum dragon of like that's a D&D kind of. Yeah, right. Well, like very lawful, good, and brilliant, and then there's like
The fall.
one like little crack, and then it all just
Okay.
falls to
Well, because
pieces.
you had they've done
Like, don't get me
There are
wrong,
people who
he-
like YouTube who have remade and re-edited the prequels, and like you take out all like the Padme bullshit because that's just crap. If you just like give him like the reasoning is they took him away from his mother at a young age, and
then his mum died. Like
his
that.
mum
That is
died
pretty
because
fair.
of
Like,
the result of the
I remember-
Jedi. That's far better than all the shit that we got.
and if you also
my
include
wife is
in
going to die at some stage in the future.
I had a
Which
so
is
I'm
my
going to
fault.
take action that is going to lead to her dying at some stage in the future as a way of trying to
or
save her.
or you could also put into this show that like you could show Anakin having a nightmare, and as that's happening, like Sidious is actively like sitting in a lair on his crystal ball, like putting those dreams into his mind, like actively like this is my
Yeah.
fault, like
He's pulling
I'm-
Anakin's
yeah.
mind by like physically getting in there and just
which
twisting.
I'm sure is what pretty much was supposed to be like part of the plot, but they neglected to say that.
Yeah.
Like another part that they kind of missed was like everyone thinks that the father is midichlorians, right? But when you like go into the extended canon, it's like implied that it's Darth Plagueis
Hmm.
doing it. Like, and so more of that, like, basically seeing how much they can get out of the hole they've dug themselves in
Basically, yeah.
by making Darth Vader just an absolute powerhouse,
Yeah.
killing.
You basically want them to say, look, we screwed up on the Anakin character. Here's him as Vader to make up for
Yeah.
it. But
I
before
reckon
he
that's
got
what
burned
Disney
up-
are going to
Yeah.
do.
And
I
then-
would say that's what Disney are going to do with all these spin-offs and everything.
Mm.
It's just going to be we're going to try and fix the prequels.
Like that's what I've said. What I want from Rogue One is that they basically they do the whole movie and then they're like, yes, we did it. Now all we need to do is get out of the Death Star, and then Vader's just like, hi,
Yeah.
you're all dead now. Like, just no
Oh,
chance,
God. And
zero chance.
If they make Rogue One sort of like a Friday the 13th sort of stalker slasher, where it's just Vader just tracking them.
No,
through
just
the-
like Jason.
He's just walking. Like,
Walking
they're
exactly.
fucking gunning it. He's just walking up the hall. They turn a corner, and it's just like army of stormtroopers. Army of stormtroopers here, wall here, and
And he
Vader's
just-
just walking
Yeah.
at them, and it's just like you feel that terror.
And but
Because
he,
Vader's an intimidating character.
Hmm.
very intimidating.
He's a big motherfucker. He's
That's
wearing
why,
armor,
like,
he's got the
Hayden-
mask on. You never see his
Yeah.
face until the end of Jedi.
Yeah.
And you see him walking at you with that lightsaber out, it's like, you're fucked.
That's
I want a moment where, like, my vision is that there's a storm, not a storm, like the hangar bay, and like I don't know where this would fit. This would be like season 4, so this is after this is actually a few years later. It'd be a bit weird because the first 3 seasons they're all in like a short time, and then he disappears. He gets his arms and legs chopped off. That's just weird character development there, guys. But there's like a scene because a lot of people have like a thing I've heard is that they actually have fought since Mustafar but before 4 because they like he makes a comment like one of them makes a comment like, oh, since the last time we fought, I'm pretty sure it was Obi-Wan to Vader, like
No, it was Vader to Obi-Wan. He said,
Yeah.
you've increased your power since the last time we
yeah.
fought."
Did you watch those two? Did you watch them?
Yeah, I think that's more
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, did you
related
really-
to when it was made. Though.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I know.
They weren't using Kendo like they are in the
But
newer film.
here's my he's first, so like season like after he's donned the armor, you just see and you can get Ewan McGregor back as well,
You can.
like just like
Yeah.
and he's in like the Death Star, and Anakin thinks he's dead at that point, right? He didn't know he was alive, and you just like it just zooms in onto Darth Vader's face, and he just kind of like, in order to get to Obi-Wan, because there's all these spaceships in the way, like TIE fighters, the weird Lambda shuttle things, like Darth Vader just goes like, and then everything just slams into the wall,
Yeah.
like, and I mean, and he's just gone like that,
Yeah.
and So
Well,
you
there's
see,
no-
you feel that force. Like there are stormtroopers who are walking, doing their business. No,
they're just
they're on the wall now.
They're
They're dead.
Yeah.
Like
They're
not a
one
chance.
march.
Like
Like if you had
like the Vader comic
yeah.
where he crashes onto a planet
Yeah.
and his mask is broken, and first of all he's like, yeah, I just fell out of the sky, whatever. But then a stormtrooper like walks up and says like, Lord Vader, oh, I'm sorry that I saw your face because you don't like people seeing your face. But before really the stormtrooper can say anything, the Darth Vader's just like, your neck is snapped now.
Yeah.
And you're like,
You've become an owl.
yeah, you're. And
Quick, look behind you.
it's perfect. Like that's the kind of Vader I want to
Do
see.
we get
yeah.
that kind of humor as well? Like, quick look behind you.
Because I feel like Vader's kind of
Silent, intimidating.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He's an imposing
part of the
force.
character for me is that he's scary.
But, like,
yeah.
He
But, like-
doesn't waste words.
I want it to
He
be,
doesn't say that before. He says it afterwards and like has a little chuckle to himself. Like you
so
see
there's
that
a
like that
little bit of that kid from-
psychopathic.
There's a little bit of that kid from Tatooine, but he's
Yeah.
wearing a psychopath's body.
Yeah, it's just like yeah.
Get it.
I-
Get the kid who played Anakin
Oh
in
God,
episode 1
yeah.
and get him to cheerfully say it. Like so, it's like a creepy kid. Like,
Yeah,
oh God, that
definitely.
no. I want it to be like, because there's a few shows, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but you're just kind of like sat there and you're tense because you have no idea what the character's about to do.
Ramsey fucking
Like-
Bolton.
Or like, I'm thinking like Daredevil,
Yeah.
like especially that one, he's only in that one episode, that guy who rams his skull on that spike.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, was
Yeah.
that
And-
the Irish dude who
Yeah.
did the whack at the bowling alley and then
Yeah, that's the
someone
guy.
dead anyway.
And so like, but like, there's a lot of times in those shows where you're like, or Punisher especially,
Yeah.
where you don't know what he's gonna do,
Yeah.
and you're tense. Like, there's a moment where a stormtrooper you've got to know and love, and like he kind of clashes with Vader a bit, and you're just sitting there the whole time like, please don't kill my stormtrooper boy, like I love him so much. Or like,
T.R.A. no!
yeah, like
Although no, he's nines now, isn't he?
Captain Rex maybe.
Yeah.
Like, although no, he survives because Rebels. But yeah, you could have like,
So you've got this character that you're kind of experiencing the story
Yeah.
through,
and
get
you
to the scene
you
where it's
really
like
don't know
they
what
could
Vader
actually-
is gonna do.
Yeah.
Like Vader is like so cold that, and everything is expendable.
Yeah. See, I'd like them to like do sort of like a reimagining of the Force Unleashed storyline because that was a really cool storyline.
I reckon, yeah, like
I'd
Force
love to
Unleashed,
see-
just without Starkiller, like just make it Vader.
Yeah,
Vader-
well, I mean, you can use Starkiller. Like
Well, yeah,
Starkiller's
you
a
could.
good.
Although you
character.
can't call him
So you
Starkiller now.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
But the Sith
He's the
rule of
inspiration.
two, it actually really plays on that very, very well because it's like you've got Sidious, he's still there, and Sidious doesn't want to die because well, fucking Sidious rules the galaxy now. He's got Vader as his apprentice, and it's like he's kind of thinking.
So you're saying
Vader
it
needs
could
to
be like-
raise an apprentice to supplant him, but at the same time he doesn't want Vader to raise an apprentice to supplant him. So you've got that kind of tension
Yeah.
between Vader
That'd be
and his
cool.
master, and then Vader and his.
You go,
apprentice.
not only have I sold you on this idea, now you're
Now I'm pitching
now
it
you're
too.
pitching on it too.
See?
Yeah,
I'm
and then
I'm into this.
that could be like the absolute
That could be
series
the
finale
season, yeah.
would be like it all builds up with like Starkiller versus Vader.
Yeah,
Like-
that'd be fucking awesome.
And like you could, because Starkiller, he is more of an open book. Like Vader, he's like, I reckon once Anakin turns Vader, like he should be cold.
That's
there
it.
shouldn't be any hesitation for like any. But Starkiller, he's always I forget the pilot's name. I only read the book. I didn't actually play the game. I read the book. There was a book
I
in it.
like the game. I enjoyed the game.
Um,
quite a little bit.
Yeah, so he's got like these feelings for the pilot kind of thing. Like so,
That's right. Yeah.
and then just like break all the fangirls' hearts in the very last episode as Vader. Just like
Just
Yeah.
cuts
like
his
the
kids
like
in
the
half.
fight. I reckon the fight should be pretty good. Like I reckon it should be.
No,
Or would
the
you?
best way to make someone hurt when you kill a character is just make it something they can't control. Like you've got this character, they're an expert saber fighter, they're a crack pilot, they are the best at everything.
Okay, so
And then when they die, it's because a fucking beam fell out of nowhere and crushed them alive.
so you,
It's like it just.
okay.
that's
How
all-
about this?
That's cheap.
No, it's,
though.
if it's
Yeah.
Okay.
done right.
What about this one? Okay, so not only have I pitched the show, I'm pitching how it ends as well.
Just like the
Um,
whole universe and everything.
So, they have this huge force fight, right? Because like I think the thing with the Force Unleashed with Starkiller is he's just, like the most powerful with the Force.
Yeah.
Like The only reason Vader is second to him is because he got his arms and legs cut off, and that's not. So there's this huge and they're throwing. I reckon one of them goes "Hey, see that Imperial Star Destroyer? Oh, that's yours now."
Yeah.
And then the other one goes "No, it's yours."
Yeah.
And then all that
Merry
really
Christmas,
big
somebody.
force fighting, and then they get really close,
Happy Hanukkah.
and and then Starkiller's trying to do something, and then you just hear the saber ignite,
Yeah,
and it's
out
already
his
in
chest.
him, and it's just
Yeah, that's personally, I like a bit of tragedy like that, where it's just it was avoidable,
in fact
but
that's
they were so focused on what they were doing. They were just so good at what they were doing and able to keep that focus on that one enemy that it was tunnel vision and.
and the
another
best
bad
way
guy
to
just
do it
out of nowhere is-
actually for the very end few episodes. It's actually Starkiller deciding he doesn't want to fight Vader and he wants to run away and start a family, and be
Yeah,
nice.
family man.
And it's
Happy ending
and
for
yeah,
him.
and then it's
Take
just
it away.
Dude,
No!
Yeah.
no.
Mr. and Mrs.
No,
Starkiller.
there's not enough tragedy anymore. It's always a happy ending, and I'm sick of it. I want it to.
no,
hurt.
that's the thing is
I'm tired.
and-
Okay.
I want Rogue One to be that
Yeah.
because I felt like that's the kind of thing you want to do for these what do you think for Rogue One? Rogue One needs to end with death,
Yeah.
nothing.
It needs to be
Like,
tragic.
Alan
Dolphins
Tudyk
died to
gets
bring
in
us
the-
this information.
Alan
I
Tudyk
wanna see
sits
how
in the
nuts it
plane and he says they're about to take off and he says, "I'm a leaf on the wind. Watch how I."
Yeah,
It-
that's what I was talking about.
Like,
that is tragedy.
it just
You got
needs
you've
death.
Got Wash. He's an expert pilot. He's fallen out of orbit in a ship that can't fly anymore. Landed it perfectly. He's just fuck yeah, look at me.
That's what the prequels kind of were.
I came in for a good time, but I'm honestly feeling so attacked right
But
now.
now, how long ago did you watch
This is
Serenity?
gone exactly.
About a week ago.
Okay, but for the first time.
How many years has it been now?
Years. It's been years and you're still broken up about it. That's what tragedy should do to you. It should leave you broken up for years.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Thanks
So-
for making me the goddamn example of what tragedy looks like.
So that was my pitch. What do you guys think?
Very well.
I am looking forward to it. I would like to see that I bring up the. I bring up the Force Unleashed because all the Force action in that was so fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
Fucking beautiful.
would you buy my?
I'd watch that.
So have I? Wait, what's the expression? I've won the Shark Tank. What do I?
Yeah, I give you a low budget for it, but
A low budget.
Yeah, no, look, personally, I would put my name on that
Yeah.
as a producer. I would
I'd
What
do
about-
that.
Edit it.
actively work
Yeah.
for it.
Even though the tragedy, especially the tragedy.
Oh, I'd work that shit.
Oh yeah. All right, there we go. So that's the pitch.
If
That's the
all
show.
she is-
Pitch number one, sold.
Pitch number 1 sold. I did it. One of you guys has to do the next pitch. That's it.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Are we doing it now?